I don't want to walk up there.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh my
Shine your
God.
light up. Let's see what's up top or how tall this deal is.
I totally hear bats back there. I'm not going back there.
Good morning, guys. We're here in PELLUMBAS, Albania, which is about 30 minutes outside of Tirana. We took a bus here this morning, which is quite an experience, but it was only 200 lek for the two of us to get down here, which is like $2 US, so it's a total deal to get down here. We're walking up this hill right now trying to find the trailhead to PELLUMBAS Caves, which is supposedly one of the biggest, coolest caves in all of the Balkans, and today we have plans to hike into it and around it and just check out this entire area.
Yeah, it's gonna be a gorgeous day. It's gonna be a hot one, and I'm really excited to get some hiking and nature time in. The cave system looks humongous and really, really beautiful. So it'll be a great day of exploring. Very excited, and we're headed to the trailhead now.
I think that I'm going to hiding somewhere by a gated star. Baby, they ain't never gonna find me. I'm a renegade. I could be the one.
We are about halfway through our hike now. It's really not bad. It's a little rocky, but not super steep. And it's just kind of a narrow path surrounded by green on both sides. The view of the mountains is spectacular. Every now and then we get a view of the little river down below, and we're really glad we started early because we're in the shade, but even without the sun on us, it's really, really humid and hot. I am sweating already.
We've reached the part of the hike where we're no longer going up and now we're going down, and all this change in elevation just means it's going to be hard to get out of here. But wow, super, super beautiful. And it's also really helpful because every so often there's little white equal signs or arrows to tell you you're still going in the right direction. Although I don't know where else a little trail would be going out here. This overlook is so freaking beautiful. This is, I don't know, this is like half the hike right here. I know we're going to a cave, but wow, sweet views.
We're going up and down, and it's pretty rocky, and so we've been slipping a little bit, but I think we're getting really close now because I just can't imagine this hike going on any longer. But it's been really, really beautiful. I'm just ready to be in the cave because the sun's starting to come out and we are sweating hard.
The last push to the cave is very steep and very overgrown, but we're so close. Oh, you got one? I'm so sorry. Oh, but we're on the final push. I can taste victory. I keep doing this arm waving deal because there's so many spider webs that we've been walking through, and I'm tired of eating them. So this is my anti-spider web motion, and it's about 70% success rate.
Are your spidey senses tingling? Well, we made it to the cave, and boy, is it massive.
Yeah, it is huge, and like we haven't even gone in yet, and I can already feel the cold air coming out. It's creepy. Look at this thing behind us. Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, and I will take the blame for this one, we don't have headlamps because I was cheap and I thought there was a cheaper headlamp store at the like trailhead, and there wasn't, so we have to use our iPhone flashlights, but I still think it'll be fine.
Yeah, we probably won't go too far in, not real spelunkers anyway, but here we go. Time to adventure into this cave.
About to put my flashlight on. No, these do not work well. Very sorry about the lack of headlamps.
Yeah, we really should have gotten headlamps, but you know what? It's gonna be okay. This is so creepy. Like, there's just little drops of water falling from the ceiling. And it just adds to the creepiness of the cave. It's cold. I have the chills, one because it's cold, but two because it's really creepy. But I want to go a little further, but not that much further.
I thought I just saw something move. I think it's just my light. Oh, there's a massive hole.
Yeah, don't go by that.
Whoa. To see that like light up reflective silvery thing, which we think is a guide rope to go up that hill. I don't know about all that.
It is slippery.
It is super slippery, very wet. So we gotta be careful. Very funny and slippery. And very creepy.
Some pallets.
There's like wood pallets to get across in here. There's lots of deep holes. I don't want to walk up there. We can definitely hear bats back there, and those pallets do not look very safe, so.
No. I think maybe we go that way a little bit, and then we
exit this cave.
Exit this cave.
Because this seems like the beginning of the descent to me.
We can hardly see the light from the entrance anymore, because now we're around the corner. And when I shine the light on me, I really don't see the light from the entrance, which is super creepy.
Terrible idea. Honey, terrible idea. What if there's wolves in here? No, they'll come to mate. I know wolves, I've seen Harry Potter. All right, folks. It's about that time. We're gonna head out of here because this is a dead end and that hill is super slippery, and we're not trying to walk across pallets in a cave up a steep, slippery hill. So let's go see the light of day again.
Wow, I'm struggling to think of the words to describe the cave. One, creepy, but very cold, very creepy, and incredibly dark. Like,
yeah.
You don't have to go much more than a couple 100 feet in before the light really starts to fade.
Yeah, definitely take a lesson from our mistakes and get the headlamps and the flashlights when you go in, because our iPhone flashlights were not doing the trick, but I'm still so glad that we did the hike out here. A, because the hike itself was so beautiful, and B, because being in that cave was, I don't know, it was out of this world. It was just really creepy with the water drops echoing, and there was like a random hole in the floor, and a lot of people have been in there because there's graffiti kind of all over the place. But we haven't seen a single other person on this hike apart from the lady who was with her goats. And I don't think she was a tourist. I don't think she cared about the cave at all. I think she was just kind of doing her thing with her goats. But that makes it so awesome when you get to come see a place and there's not a bunch of tourists and people. We've had it completely to ourselves, which is great.
Also, it's worth noting that the cave isn't exactly where it says on Google Maps. You gotta go a little bit further, which isn't a big deal, but just worth noting. We stopped at this beautiful scenic overlook to have a picnic on our way back, and these views are just incredible.
Great views. We packed ourselves 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because we were happy to actually find peanut butter in the grocery store in Albania. And now we're gonna relax and enjoy the views and have some lunch. We found a turtle, and then, if you can see up here, this other guy is moving. He's on the prowl. Oh, he's slowing down now. So cute.
We're back down at the trailhead, walking back into the town of PELLUMBAS, and we have a couple hours before the next bus comes, so we're gonna try to figure out an alternative form of transportation to get back to Tirana.
Which probably means hitchhiking, which if you caught our video from Lake Skadar, we hitchhiked back with a Russian guy and it turned out pretty well. So hoping for a similar experience because I do not want to have to wait 3 hours for a bus.
No, neither do I, but this hike was really, really cool. I wish we'd come a little bit more prepared with more food and more water to really go into that cave and do some serious hiking. But what we did was awesome. And that cave is so creepy.
It's so creepy and it's totally worth the hike. I think all in all, it maybe took us about an hour in and maybe a little shorter out because you're going mostly downhill. But we stopped to take pictures and stuff. So yeah. It's a gorgeous hike, really cool cave. You gotta check it out and stay tuned if you don't like cliffhangers and you wanna figure out how we get home.
We're in the middle of nowhere, and I think Gab's right. There's more tractors than cars out here. Might be a minute before we can find a ride. We finally made it back to Tirana. It was probably like the third or fourth car that passed by that helped us out, and it was a really nice older couple that even gave us some peaches as we were leaving.
Yeah, we got fresh fruit out of the deal too. They were so nice, and the kindness of strangers never ceases to amaze me.
Seriously, Albanians are amazing, and this country is incredible.
What a great day. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe, help us out, drop us a comment.